Hi, I'm Mike, and this is November on Our Wyoming Life. Welcome back, and thank you for joining me once again. Once a month, we like to go through the very first video of the month and take a look at some of the animals on the ranch and see what they're up to and what's happening. It is, what is it, November 3rd. It's 25 degrees out here today, and here we are with our calves. These are our recently weaned calves. They're down here in what we call the heifer pasture, and they've been on their own for now a couple weeks. Their moms are back even farther on summer pasture, and we're going to make sure that they can stay there as long as they can and enjoy some of this grass that we have left over. These videos are some of my favorite videos to be able to do, because one of the cool things about it is it can show how things change on the ranch. Coming from the corporate world like Erin and I did, we went to work, not a whole lot changed, and I'm sure a lot of people probably experience that every day you go to work, it's kind of the same thing every single day all year long. Obviously the seasons change, but the work doesn't really change. Here on the ranch, it can change day to day, and I'm very happy that at least once a month I can come out, take a look at the animals, and show you how they change and how everything else changes here on the ranch. These calves are going to be back here in this pasture for probably most of the month of November. At some point, we're going to get too cold. It's going to be hard to keep water open. We'll be down busting ice every single day, and I'm going to get tired of it. And we're going to decide to just bring them closer to home where they're a lot easier to manage. Same thing with their moms down there on the summer pasture. Once we get them closer to home, then we'll get them sorted, steers and heifers, boys and girls, and figure out where they're going to go. The moms will come home, and we'll probably start feeding at some point, probably in November or December. But for now, the whole point is to keep these animals down here as long as they can, or as long as we can, so that they can enjoy some of this summer pasture and the grass that's left over. Lucky for us, we don't have to stay down here, and we can jump in the gator and head back towards home. Like I said, these videos are a lot of fun for me to do, and really this is, I think this is about our third or fourth month doing this, and from the feedback that I've gotten, which you know, we always appreciate from you guys, is that it's a lot of fun to see the animals throughout the year. Sometimes we can go an entire month and not talk about the goats or something like that. So doing these videos at the beginning of the month really do help us kind of keep you guys up to date on what's going on around the ranch. And if you want to stay even more connected, make sure you subscribe, follow along as we explore the ranch life and escape your ordinary, and hit that little bell button so that you make sure that you don't miss a thing. We've got a little bit of a trip back to the home ranch. These calves a couple miles back on the ranch. We're going to go and swing by, take a look at some more cows. In fact, we're going to stop by our feedlot next and take a look and see what we got going on there. So here we are over here at our feedlot. This is finishing school. The steers are actually hiding inside the barn. We're going to sneak in there and take a look at the B team here in just a second. We've got one more group of steers that are going to be going this month. We're going to track their weights. We're going to figure out how much they've lost, how much they've gained, hopefully, over the last month or so. That video will be coming up here in just a few days, actually. And let's take a look at the B team while we're over here. There's the B team hanging out in the shed. Down to 4 on the B team. This will be our January departure, so they're going to be moving up to the A team this month, and they're looking pretty good. These are the guys that have been on the full ration of the FBN Grow Mix the whole time they've been in the feedlot, so we're expecting some pretty big things from them. But the B team aren't the only ones we're expecting big things out of this month. Over here in the chicken house, we are actually on full-on baby alert. Let's get in here and take a look. So as we explained last month, Pip, our boy goat, has left the premises, but not before getting his job done. This is Fancy. Fancy is pregnant and should be due sometime this month. We were actually hoping to have him last month, but apparently our math was off or something. We also have Cruella here, who is another one of our pregnant goats, and Cruella is actually getting really, really close. She's starting to bag up. We're thinking that probably within the next week or so, hopefully, she'll be having her kids as well. And then it also seems, hi Yoda, that Yoda might be pregnant, but we're not exactly sure. You can't eat my hat, guys. This is Waffle, by the way. Waffle's not pregnant, but very friendly. Yeah, you are. These guys hanging out inside. The cold weather pretty much keeps the goats in, but that's okay. They seem to like it in here. Also staying in today due to the cold weather are our chickens. The door is open over there, but they don't want to go outside. I can't say I really blame them. We do have a few that are outside. Let's go out and see who the brave ones are. On the other side of the chicken house, before we get out there, we do have a few meat chickens. We had some meat chickens that were our small ones, and those ones we should probably be butchering sometime this month, I hope. And there they are. A few meat chickens that are left to be done. And we moved them inside so that they could stay warm as winter hits. Speaking of winter, that's also Jeff's cue to get on out of town. Ranch hand Jeff will be vacating the ranch here very shortly and heading off to California for his winter. He'll spend time with his family and of course do a little traveling over the winter as well. A few ducks, geese, and chickens out just enjoying some cold weather, along with our turkeys here. A few brave animals. If you don't live where it snows, I'll tell you what, it is bright. Snow blindness is a real thing. All right, heading out here to the donkeys. Now we're going back inside the goat pen. And some of these goats now are starting to come out, grabbing a bite to eat. Where we also have Ethel, who is due. Now we did have the vet take a look at her. Let's see. That was during preg checking, and she figured she was about a month off. So that would put her due sometime in the middle of November here. So hopefully the little baby that's in there will make its debut this month as well. She looks thrilled, doesn't she? Okay, we've got 2 more stops to make before we wrap things up for today, and that is the pigs and the emus. So let's head on over there and see what they're up to in this cold weather. Actually, 25 degrees is not too bad. The wind is a little chilly, but it's not moving very fast. What, 10 miles an hour maybe, something like that. But it is, that wind really does kind of put a little nip in the air, but 25 isn't horrible. Into the barn we go. We can check on our last 2 for the day. Of course, we still have our bulls across the road. They're doing bull stuff. Whatever they do, they're hanging out actually with the scrubs, which are next ones to head into the finishing school. Over here, hanging out, this is actually Leonard and Ethel's pen over here, is our peacock. And if you notice, he lost all of his plumage, all those tail feathers that are that peacocks are so famous for. He actually lost those about a month ago or so, and you can see they're starting to grow back already there on the back. But I guess he doesn't want to show us. Erin loves birds, and our next stop, we're going to try to sneak by them here. These are our emus, Forrest and Jenny, who are not quite sure about the cold weather yet. Do you guys want to go outside? They're still super friendly. They love pretty much everybody that comes and visits them. Don't you? Do you want to say hi to the camera? Do you want to come outside? Let's go outside. Nope. Still not sure what to think of the snow. The pigs, however, they don't seem to have any problem with it at all. They seem to be having fun out here, hanging out. Ow, don't bite my feet. These guys are really starting to get big. I'm guessing probably up around 150, maybe even some of them might be about 200 pounds already. So we definitely are on the right track with these guys. Hey, it looks like the emus have decided to come outside and hang out in the snow a little bit. Hey guys. What are these things? Quit trying to eat me. Hi. Those are piggies. Those are your neighbors. Always a lot of fun to come out and check out all the animals. You guys want to come back in? You want to come back inside? Maybe not. Oh, hi. Especially on a nice cold day, nothing to warm you up like some cute little critters. Whew. But it still doesn't warm you up quite as nicely as a heated shop does. Maybe Jeff has the right idea, heading back to California for the winter. It's going to be a long, hard winter ahead of us, I do believe. I've been watching all the forecasts, and all the weather guessers are saying that it's going to be a tough one. And yeah, Jeff, enjoy some nice California weather. We have a video coming up all about Jeff and his daily chores, along with his actual departure from the ranch. That's going to be coming up this month as well. We're going to be switching hats as cold weather moves in even more. We're going to be switching over to our black winter hat with a brand new surprise there for you guys, and a whole lot more coming up this month. I don't even know how many projects we've got lined up, or Erin has lined up for me. One of the big ones this winter is winter water. We are going to be utilizing the high tunnels as well as obviously livestock water, and we have to be able to have water that's not frozen solid inside those environments. So we're going to be taking a look at those, as well as working on the barn somewhat. I'm going to be working on that as well. And like I said, the projects just keep on lining up. We've got more on the way. I want you to stick around. Come with us, explore the ranch life, escape your ordinary. All you have to do is subscribe, hit the little bell button so you make sure you get notifications when new videos come out. And if you've never been to one of our live streams, you can check those out on the Beyond the Ranch channel as well. So once again, I appreciate you guys hanging out with us for yet another month here on the ranch. The month of November is one of those, it's kind of a wild card. You never know quite what you're going to get. The weather can switch from this, which 25 degrees to minus 25 degrees to 60 degrees in just a blink of an eye. And sometimes you really do have to take advantage of those opportunities, especially when the nice weather comes, to be able to get some stuff done. So we've got those projects lined up that we're waiting for nice weather. We've got some that we're actually waiting for colder weather for as well, if you can believe that. So thank you very much for hanging out with me once again. I do appreciate it, and stick around because we've got a lot more coming up from Our Wyoming Life. Whew, my toes are frozen.